Hi guys, today I'll be teaching you how to make this adorable whale or narwhal in the same tutorial. Since it's basically the same shape, just that the whale has the water on the top and the narwhal has the little horn. So for this project you will need your loom in the stagger configuration and your hook, and I recommend using a metal hook for this because we're going to be using capping bands for this charm. And first of all, I want to credit my Loom's creation for the extensions on the side because I learned that technique from her videos. So yeah. So if you're making the narwhal, I'll teach you how to make the little horn first. So you're going to grab whatever color you want for the horn. Grab one band, wrap it around 4 times on your hook. Now grab another one and wrap it around twice. And we're going to slide these 4 loops onto this capping band. Now you can put it back on your hook. Now we're going to do this one more time. So wrap it around twice. Now we're going to slide these 4 loops just like this. And I use the mango bands for this horn right here. I got them at the Rainbow Loom web store. So yeah, you can put this aside. And today I'll teach you how to make the whale, but the water we're going to add it at the end. And if you're making the narwhal, I'll show you where you have to place the horn. So grab whatever color you want, and I'll be using jelly teal. And everything in this charm is capped. So I like to cap my bands on my hook first, wrap it around twice like this, and place it on my loom. So we're going to place a capping band right here on these 2 pegs, and same thing on the other side. Just like this. Now we're going to go down 1, 2, 3 on each side, and in the middle too. And excuse my nails, I know they look pretty messy. My nail polish cracked. Okay. Now we're going to turn right here to the middle peg, just like this. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Oh, and I forgot to mention that for the eyes, you have 2 options. You can either place it when we are placing the capping bands, or you can do it at the end. And if you're going to place it at the end, then you're going to need a C-clip. So this is how it looks like if you place it when we're placing the capping bands. This is how the eye looks like, and this is how it looked like when we place it at the end, and I C-clipped at the back. So yeah, just get a C-clip ready if you're going to do it like the other whale. And now we're going to go down in the middle with capping bands. I'm sorry you can barely see this color. It's very light. So I'm just going down 4 times actually. So you should have something like this so far. Now we're going to place a band, capping band, on these 2 pegs, this 2, and same thing on the other side. Now we're going to go down twice on each side. Just like this. And same thing on the other side. Now we're going to add the extensions on the side right here. We're going to go down 1, 2, 3. So same thing with capping bands. We're going to place it on the top. So now you're going to have the bottom one and the one that you just placed right here. And we're going to go down 2 more times. So you should have something like this, and I'm going to separate them so you can see them. So you see the top layer and the bottom layer. Now we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So same thing, a band on these 2 pegs, these 2, and go down 2 more times. Okay, so you should have something like this for the extension. And now we're going to add our horizontal bands. So if you're doing the eye like this one, what you're going to do is grab a band, wrap it around 4 times, get another band, the color of your whale or your narwhal, and we're going to slide these 4 loops onto that band. And we're going to place it on these 4. On these 3, I mean. And grab the top band and put it on this peg. Now you're going to do 2 more triangles. So just like this. And now we're going to grab a band and wrap it around 4 times on each peg right here on the bottom. So wrap it around 4 times on this peg, the last one, and same thing on the other side. But for the eye, I'm going to do it the other way, so just like this one. So if you're doing it this way, we're just going to loop the extensions first, and same thing, it's no big deal. So I'm just going to take this out and place back this capping band. So I can show you how to make the eye like this one. Okay, so, and for if you're doing the narwhal, you're going to place the horn right here. So you're just going to take your horn and place it on this peg. Right here. But I'm doing the whale, so I'm going to take this off the loom. Okay, so first we're going to loop the extension. So you're going to push back this capping band, and you're going to grab this top band and loom forward. Now you're going to push back these bands, grab the top band, so this band, so you can't really see them, is the top band and loop forward. So we're grabbing this top band, the extension one, push back this capping band and grab the top one and loop forward. And we're going to do the same thing on this side, so push back this capping band, grab the top band and loop forward, not the bottom one. The bottom one you're going to leave it alone. Now push back this band, grab the top band and loop forward. Same thing here, push back the capping band, grab the top band and loop forward. So just like this. Now we're going to pull the extensions on the side, but we're going to leave the bands that are on these two pegs right here, so the first one and the fourth one. So what you're going to do is grab your hook, take these bands on the top right here, so it's the horizontal, the triangle band, and the extension bands. So we're going to grab it with your hook and we're going to pull it aside. And make sure you leave the horizontal band like this. So same thing on this one. We're going to grab these bands and pull it aside. So it's going to look like this. And same thing on this other side. I'm going to turn my loom around and grab these bands on the top and pull it aside. So just like this, grab the top bands, horizontal bands and extension bands and pull it aside. So you should have something like this. The extensions are on the side and the horizontal, the triangle bands, we're going to leave them like this. And this one is going to look like a square, so it doesn't look like a triangle. Okay, so now we can start looping the whale. So we're going to go on the bottom right here, push back this capping band, and grab the bottom one, and loop forward. Not the bottom one, there's just one band. Okay, so grab the band and loop forward. Now this one we're going to loop to the middle. Now same thing on this side, push back the capping band, loop forward, loop forward. Now this band we're going to loop to the middle. Now in this peg we're going to find the top band and loop it to wherever it goes. So mine goes to the front, I think. So yeah, mine goes up. So I'm just going to loom up right here. Now we're going to grab the other top band, push back these bands, grab the top band and loop to the side, and grab the last one and loop to the side. Now I'm just going to loom up and pretend like the extensions are not there. We're just going to grab the band that's on the bottom and loop forward. So push back the capping band and loop forward. Grab this band and loop to the middle. Now same thing here, push back all these bands and grab the bottom one. Push back all these bands, grab the bottom one and loop forward. Grab the bottom one and loop forward. Now we're going to grab the last one and loop to the middle. Okay, so you should have something like this. And now we're going to grab two bands and we're going to make a slip knot right here. So slide your hook through all these bands and make a slip knot. And pull tight. So now we can take it off the loom. Very careful, use your hook because these bands are very tight. Oops. Alright, so that's how it would look if you did the whale and if you didn't add the eye at the end, at the when we were looping. So if you want to hide the these bands right here, we're just going to grab a random spot and we're going to slide these two through those bands and pull tight. Okay, so if you're doing the whale, we're just going to grab, I like to use 4 colors, 2 tones of blue and clear and white, but if you don't have it, you can use clear or white or whatever color you want. So I'm going to grab 1 white, blue, another type of blue, and I don't have clear with me, so I'll just use a glittery blue. Alright, so for the water, we're just going to grab on the top right here, we're going to slide your hook through 2 bands on the top. Now grab 1 band, the color of the water, and slide it through those 2 loops. And we're going to make a slip knot. So same thing on this one, grab 2 loops on the top, grab another color, and slide it through there, make a slip knot. Okay, so now we're going to grab 2 loops next to them, and you can use like whatever, any random loop, it doesn't have to be the same one, sounds to me. So we're just going to make a slip knot and pull tight. Now grab 2 other loops on the top, grab another color, and make a slip knot. So you should have 4 slip knots on the top like this. Now we're going to grab a color of our whale, and we're going to grab these bands and we're going to wrap them 3 or 4 times with the color of your whale. So just like this, and you can adjust the water however you want it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how you add the eye. So we're going to grab 1 black band and a C-clip, and we're going to slide our hook through here, the middle, grab a black band and slide it through there. Now we're just going to slide our hook on the top and grab our black band and slide it through there. And I just lost it. Alright, so let's try this again. So I'm just going to slide my hook through the middle right here. Grab my black band. Slide it through there. Okay. Now we're just going to grab a C-clip, or you can do a slip knot, whatever you want, and C-clip those 2 bands on the back. So that's our whale, and you can adjust it however you want it. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my tutorial. If you did, please subscribe and like, and don't forget to share your creations on Instagram and hashtag gabylooms so I can see them, because I love to see them. So thank you for watching, guys. Bye.